Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So it dawned on me that I didn't talk to Drak here.
I didn't think anyone would ever defeat Hiltred. I suppose I can sell you everything I have now.
Which, she says that, but her store didn't get upgraded at all, which is a little unfortunate. But I'm super curious. Can I steal these skill mastery books? Because that would be super useful. And I didn't even get suspicion for it. So now I have 5 skill mastery books to use as I see fit. So now I'm curious. Oh, I don't have the super skill here on Taurus. So I was gonna say, can I upgrade that? The funny thing about this is I just stole all those. There's nothing I really want to upgrade on anyone. I mean, there is, don't get me wrong. There's so very few skills. So we're gonna upgrade Entourage on Wildcrim, so he takes 25 instead of 20% damage, or he reduces damage taken by 25 instead of 20 for each ally within a 7 meter radius instead of 5, just for making him even more tanky. I'm gonna give him upgrade Opportunism, giving him the ability of, if there are at least 4 enemies nearby, he gains Brutality, upgrading his damage by 30%. Reminder that he's the one with Urkashet's Mace, giving him he gains double damage and a guaranteed critical if he has more strength than the target he is attacking. So if he gains plus 30% damage on that, that is amazing. I'll give Helera the ability to bypass all guard. And then we'll just save the other 2. And from here, well, it's a little bit of a trek, but we're gonna go to the ship that I bought a very long time ago. In fact, I want to say it was close to 90-some episodes ago, because I think it was episode 8 I bought it on, but I could be very wrong. But that big of a throwback, and I'm finally going back to it, because I've avoided it for this long. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cut, and we'll be back. You know, quick interjection here, but it feels a little surreal coming back to Tiltron, just walking back through the original areas where I was learning how to play. And where, like, I was ambushed, learning the ropes, losing my first few heroes or companions. And now it's like, does anything here even really want to mess with me? Not saying that some stuff wouldn't be a little bit dangerous, but it's a little surreal coming through here. Because, like, Hackert's still with me. I got Hackert at this windmill. I still remember fighting Lund. I still remember all of this. As shite as my memory can be. It's a very odd and surreal feeling just coming through all this going, hey, I remember, like, the Skulled Bandit fights there that I was trying to remember, or find out what the Skulled Bandits were for the lair itself. I remember running from... Oh, that's not a good decision for you. I remember running from the guard on this beach until I was caught. Well, I'm just gonna say it was the bandits' choice to fight me. They are actually very spread out. I'm kind of surprised. So a very large chunk right here, but then they're all kind of spread out along that line, and then there's some over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Jizliz way over here. The bears can have fun along with the few tanks with the group down here. And then we'll just tear them to pieces, yeah? Let's get everyone in a bit closer, I think. Alright, so the wrongdoer right here wants to go first. So Ludian, Bandit focus. Go ahead and throw your axe. Rampage. I think he went down. Go ahead and throw your axe. Next up is this lone hoodlum. Go ahead and throw your axe. Poacher over here wants to go. Yeah, we'll do Claresta here. So precision, defensive, burst. Down they go. Now I can do burst again. However, it's not going to do too much for me. But what I can do is get engaged with this poacher for magic later. Another poacher over here wants to go. This one is for Liz. So, hammer time. 1. And 2. And twirly, twirly, twirly. And down he goes. Everyone down here is going to go at the bears or a tank. I'm not too concerned about them. However, we're gonna piercing through. Actually, if I go right here, I hit both of them. But then I don't get rid of his guard. And then we'll tie him up with Minel. And then that puts the mark of Haroon on him. Oh no, you hit a bear. Whatever will I do? Gabine can galvanize, give me a few extra temporary points. And then corrosion. Give everyone a attack of opportunity here. End her turn. I hit you back. Think I hit you harder too. Another wrongdoer. Who would have thought? Even with the extra movement, we can't get to him. Wow. Oh, I moved the wrong way. I meant to select Taurus and ended up not. Oh, well, I think he's gonna get at Liz. That's fine. It's not too much damage. We got the, repair tools. So Poacher, and then this hoodlum here. Taurus can definitely tie up this hoodlum. Just kind of wish I would have gone down for this spear to hit the criminal, but whatever. So, hit hoodlum. Ovation for repost. Let's do show of force. And Wrath takes him out. Then we run up to this criminal, just being a target. They shot their own person, poisoning him. Great. They seem like best of friends already, don't they? Well, Decram, you probably have strength on this scoundrel, yeah? And then you can weakening blow him. I'm very curious as to why he needs a second bar if so many of his... He only has that many skills, like... Why is taunt and intervention on a second bar? That is so unneeded, and I can't rearrange it to the best of my knowledge. Alright, Lodres. Have fun with the criminal. They have fragility, now you can rampage them. Got an attack of opportunity on them. All this, we're gonna go up here, shoot down a straight line. We're gonna aim before we recoil shot all 4 of them. And all 4 dropped. We got motivation. I think they're demotivated. Maybe that's just me, though. Alright, Grenos. This is gonna be fun. So we're gonna aim shot the scoundrel. Just because that's gonna take him out. And then because we have the mark on the wrongdoer here, let's get the temporary points, just because I've never been able to pull off that combo. They punch Claresta for 22. We attack of opportunity back and get a temporary point. Another hoodlum wants to go, but they're not going to get anywhere. They're basically by my bears. In fact, Honey can attack the wrongdoer and actually get Relentless going. How rare is that? Attack of opportunity back for Julin. Marauder down there wants to go. The Inquisitor is going to take out the criminal. Pounding on their face. Right across it. Beautiful. Couldn't have done it better myself. Magic, magic. He's our man. Shot 1. Gabine hits. You're out of armor. Shot 2. You're in for a bad day. Galvanization. Reloading. And, sir, Jiz Liz is in combat with you. I had to do it for the funsies. 630 623 crit there. It's beautiful. Now we can have Legat come over. Hit Wrongdoer. If we take him out, we're pretty close to making them flee. But reload again. Hit downwind. And, well, I think like one more is going to make them run away. Make them see the error of their ways. They're not getting past the bears. Oh, there's actually one more over here. What we can do, though, is Hammy. You get a guaranteed crit if someone's engaged. 400. I would want to run too if I just saw the board do that. Ooh. 2-star Bandit Guitar with poisonous oil on it. We can repair. Magic hit level 12. So, we learned last time that I can't take any of these skills here, the specializations, with class specialization, which is very unfortunate, because, like, I really would have liked to take multiple shot, because that would have been amazing, or scorpion, but I could take something like strategic grip or recoil reducing grip, which would be amazing, because there are turns where he uses his shot 3 times and that would get him a 4th shot. Or I get piercing shot, deals 46 damage to all units in the area, knocks them back by 6 meters, ignores guard, critical hit guaranteed, fatal blow, reload. Now that is amazing because if he's hitting multiple targets, there's a chance that he is going to get a fatal blow, especially if it critical hits, like it says. And a critical hit does like 2 times damage, actually more than that. It's like 3 times damage. But it is a bravery skill. I can only use 1 bravery skill around, so I need to be careful with how I use those. But I'm just thinking, like, realistically, if I got optimized movement, right? I shoot once, I use reload, I shoot twice, I crit, I reload because of the crit, I shoot 3 times. Actually, it's recoil reducing grip, my bad. Is that what? No, that's not even what Legat has. I shoot a 4th time, and sometimes that is what I need with magic. Yes, piercing shot sounds really good, but I already have something like that on Aldous. That's what piercing arrow is. And realistically, while this is really good, it's only good when it crits, and then triggers additional effects. Also, I need to take into consideration, like, what bravery skill do I think I am going to be using a lot of? Because Zeal here sounds really good if I can get that off. Thrashing sounds amazing to a single target like the Beast. Deals 15 to 23 damage to the target 10 times each attack, increasing the next attack's damage by 20%. In attack stance, this attacks 5 more times. So realistically, that last attack is going to have 300% more damage. Decisive maneuver, well, it has its uses, probably not. Condemn increases damage taken by 30%. I get 5 valor points by taking the target out and applies damage. So Manel, there's actually something to be said about using that, and then maybe using like Claresta on round 2. All this is a huge AoE, and then there's this. So it's one of those things where it's like, if I only get 1 per round, there's like 5 things that I theoretically otherwise already want to use. So I think I'm gonna go with class specialization just to make him more of a monster without needing to use this really big, awkward move that I otherwise only have 1 use a turn or a round for between the entire team. And if I get class specialization, recoil reducing grip, I believe I can take that. Yeah. I'm tempted to just upgrade both of these, that way he gets aim which upgrades his damage as well, which I don't think has a maximum, but that way he has a chance of attacking 4 times around. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I've already chosen it. And giving him more dexterity, he has 116 between everything. I guess sparkling wine is some of that, but still. Alright. Continuing on, let's get to my boat. I guess picking up some of this. And we'll fish for a little bit because from what I've heard, getting food on the boat is a problem. So there's some eel. More eel. Sardines, and you know, I'm wondering if I want to use those rat and chef platters for the being ambushed, because I don't think that's going to be much of a thing, but we'll see. Anyway, boarding. I have to select a helmsman. I don't think that this really has much of a... See what I mean about this being kind of wonky. Now there is like a treasure chest right here. And this is what I was trying to get when I was attacked. So how do I... I don't think I can dock here, which is unfortunate. So one change it is there's a lot of stuff that I have no clue what anything does, but lookout watches the surroundings and provides information on unexplored islands or incoming enemies. When the wind changes, the ship's speed slows down 20% less quickly. So we need a lookout, drummer. Let's have a drummer. That can be load trays because he is a good bard. And then fisherman. Automatically deploys the nets if the ship passes through a shoal of fish. If the ship leaves the shoal, it scatters. So I guess Julian can do that because she's our fisherman. Okay, how do I reverse? And I guess we just go this way. Southeast, land in sight. I don't think this is land. But okay. Belleron Archipelago. So I'm just trying to get to this right here. Oh man, this is huge. 'Cause I think that's where the city is. Where I have quests to do. That I've had items for forever. Is that a pirate ship? I don't know, it looked like it might have had black sails. What's this? I don't think that's something we want to run into. But we might be able to dock right here. Okay, that is merchant ships. So those are things out here, so we can possibly... Knight's Island. So it's at the shoal of fish here. I should have probably parked at the dock, but I didn't see the dock at first, so it is what it is. And I'm going to need to find a way of getting salt, otherwise food actually will be a huge problem other than me being able to dry it, which isn't going to cover enough of our food. So I will have to keep that in mind. But looks like there might be like... Well, I see there's enemies or something over here. What's at the dock though? Like, can I go into the dock here? No. But lavender. That's needed for a few things. Can I talk to you, good folk? No, you seem aggressive. A whole new set of people. Okay. So obviously a pugilist. Pirates Kestis. Gains 1 fervor, defensive stance, applies disarm. Okay, they are bad. Fervor increases damage. Corsair, Pirate's Machete, applies fervor. Rover, diversion shot. Any allies hit gain fervor. Buccaneer, apply fervor. Yikes. Draw them in. Apply fever, not fervor. There's 30 of them. Chronic Pyromania at the end of the turn. Apply fervor. When they reach 7, they gain Human Torch. And they create a fire, apply burning to adjacent units. Critical hit goes up by 4 for every fervor applied. Okay, Shipwrecker is a crossbow. Each round for the first time this unit deals damage to a unit within 4 meters, they reload. That's not great, but it's not horrible. Okay. I don't think the Seafarer here is going to be doing too much to me. But this is also a very spread out fight. Like, okay, the one thing I'm really curious about is... Okay, there is a spot for her to go in and hit multiple people. So, alright, Weldacram. We are going to spear throw at the Shipwrecker. Taking them out, because we can't get to the Seafarer here. But we can get to this one. Taking them out. Shield bashing them. We'll see how this kind of goes. So 2 down. Alright, next Seafarer over on this side. Yeah, we'll do load trays here. We're gonna do bandit focus for the crit, hitting both of them with slice and dice. Gonna rampage on one of them. Down they go. Think I hit the right one here. Yeah. Getting out of the way. Shipwrecker up top wants to go. This is one with a bolt. Think I can take them out with Grinos. So, aimed shot. And then I'll just Narcissus on another Shipwrecker. We're kind of running down here. Buccaneer over on the left. That's the hammer. Huge area allies are who hit or engage with an enemy who is hit, then gain fervor. Okay. You know what? We'll go in with Helera for now. So that's Pernicious engagement. Giving the fragility. Weakening blow, getting rid of their armor. Ending turn. Freebird over here. This is one I really don't like. So I'm wondering if Legat can get rid of them. So shot 1. Bleeding. Shot 2 and 3. Burning. No crit. Poisoned. Legat, get out of there. Because they can disarm if they want. Is a problem. Oh, they can hit both the bears. That's what they're going for. Or Aldous and the bear. Okay, Corsair up top. You know what? I have a silly plan here. Lydric, let's get rid of these two. Gale them. Then go over here. We're gonna final blow on the Corsair, which gives us a riposte. And then we're going to wrath them, taking them out. Buccaneer, which is another hammer user. Ludian, let's go. Burn everything. Bandit focus. Get that crit. Rampage on him. 1 down. Throw the axe. Then no one we can get into range for, so let's go at the guy right down here, hit the Buccaneer, throw the axe. Then can we wrath him? Oh, he's just over that threshold. Okay, so Freebooter over here. That's going to be Jizzliz. Hit these two. Swing 1. Swing 2. Swing 3. Wow, both of them lived. Well then. Now they're both down. That's very rare for, like, any not just both, like, all the targets she lived to survive. That's a rare one. I'm trying to make sure they don't get too many actions. I mean, the ones that are left aren't the scariest, but at the same time, I don't want to lose too many supplies here. So I'm going to hit the Freebooter here, which also... Oh, there we go. So I have a riposte for when he hits me. But now I'm disarmed on Taurus. Seafarer on the left. He's a guy with the fever and pull in here. Let's have Claresta run in. We can arterial precision for the bleed and the poison. Switch to defensive, take him down. There's motivation at least. Gonna run up to the guy with Ludian and take him out. Alright, Minel is going to piercing throw these two. And then go and take out the rover. No crit, but at least we can wrath him down. Getting that point back from wrath because we took someone out. I'm almost positive that Aurea can take out the Corsair here. And then we can axe throw at the rover. Julian's gonna go at the other rover here. Just gonna Eternal Glory Strike. We get an attack of opportunity when he hits us. Kind of surprised that didn't take him out, but we didn't get a crit. There we go. So Shipwrecker down here. That's gonna hit Jizliz. That might hurt. Then Seafarer. Alright, I'm more scared of the Shipwrecker down here. So let's have Hammy take care of it. Not sure, unless this crits, it's not going to take care of him. Which it took care of him. There we go. We also can Savage Impalement a second time. Because of the Juggler's collar there. I forgot about that. So we're going to go over to the rover here. And take them out. We almost have them running. So if they hit Helera, we get an attack of opportunity. Because they hit us a second time, we hit them back again. Okay. Okay, Freebooter. That's by these guys. So what I could do is have Theham run down. I can Poison Vial, poisoning him, and then probably take him out with Toxic Blade. I thought I got Theham not in that, but that's fine. Okay, gonna have Pumbaa hit the rover. Almost got him in one hit. It's a Freebooter over by Hackert. Quite honestly, I'm not sure Hackert can take care of the Freebooter. So what we're going to do is have Scruffy go over and give him a good knock. Can't disarm a bear. Sucks to be you. So, Gabine is gonna galvanize here. Get me a few Valor points. Go down a bit more. There we go. Run up to the Corsair, give him a good whack. Tactical Slam takes him out with that bladed shield of hers. Fragility transferred. They want to run. Let's let them. Let's see what we get. And most importantly, there's stuff to sell. Pirate's outfit, worthless. The Pirate's axe, I doubt I'll ever use. Helmsman Turban, at the start of the round, if this unit is engaged, they gain inspiration. I'm probably never going to use that. Cool. Grenos leveled up to 11, so we're going to dump those points into Dexterity. And we'll be on our merry way after we repair. People want to camp. Well, I can just do my ship from here, huh? Oh, this is Lord of the Sea stuff. Increasing your reputation will improve your position on the Lord of the Seas leaderboard and allow you to challenge rivals. Sounds like a big thing. Signon can go to the big rock. I'll keep those two there. Helera. Actually, Helera, I want you on, the dummy. And more than happiness, I want Valor points right now. And then please... Okay, I have 81 salt. Please tell me I can make food. Now, the quality of the food and what all there is, I'm not sure about. But, you know, we'll go with it. Can make some bear stew for more equipment to sell. Always gonna need some chef platters. Oh, joy. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Increase run duration, not that that's gonna be too important here. Alright. Magic thinks he's made great strides, which he has. So we'll teach the group the tricks of the trade, getting experience with close companions. Maybe that'll level someone up. It did not. And we'll see what is all on this island. Some iron ore right here. Oh, okay, there's Brotherhood Training Grounds. Didn't need that. I wanted like a village or something. Which maybe is still here. Can pitten down from here so I can at least go pick up the iron ore. Okay, there's literally nothing on this island other than the training grounds. So I feel like this was a little worthless. Is this what... I really hope this isn't what all the islands are like. We'll have to find out. But it's a big archipelago. South, new land in sight. More reputation. Let's actually look for the dock this time. Before landing. There we go. So I am going to give this a college try, but I will admit that I'm not impressed with this, just because, one, I'm not liking the controls of this so far. But here we are on what's probably the main part of the land for the archipelago, because I think this is where the city's going to be. And we can kind of go from here. This seems like it's probably going to be the bigger of the expansions. Just based on the fact that we have to build up reputation to get to the Lord of the Seas or something like that. So I might do a few episodes on this. I might do like one more just because I'm not impressed with the controls. And I know it kind of overwhelmed me in the beginning with a lot of information that I do not remember now. I'm going to be honest about that, so I do have to go like look some of that up about what a lot of this is. But I would have been probably happier if this was just another continent down here and we didn't have the ship thing that I'm looking for resources to upgrade, I think is basically how it works. Okay, here we go. Per Bast. So this is what we were looking for to, like... Oh, that's a hunt thing. Do a quest for at least. So I want to check this out. And I can fast travel from here, which is good.
You're looking at the list of the Lords of the Seas. I'm in charge of keeping it up to date. These are the most fearsome captains in the archipelago. Just hearing their names sets the good people of Beleriand shaking in their boots.
If you say so.
Join this highly exclusive group, you'll need to build your reputation. Discovering new islands, earning your fortune from trade, completing missions, or just smashing every boat you see to smithereens.
Why does discovering islands make people fear me?
But beware. The Lords of the Sea won't tolerate any two members with an equal reputation. If that happens, the rivals are expected to engage in a battle to the death. Talk about an epic tradition.
I mean, that sounds
Have a
interesting.
look at the list to see what awaits you.
So it does give you I mean, this is a lot. It's like, hey, you have this reward list, and then if you want to do a lot of stuff here, which I'm assuming just going about exploring everything here wouldn't get you to this list. So you'd have to do a lot to get to this. But you can see, like, what they did to get to this, and what rewards you might get for beating them, possibly. So that's nice. The attack effect is instantaneous and doesn't end the turn. Huh? Although some of these I'm just really not impressed with, like for belt accessories. That one's actually good for people you would want taking damage, but then again, they're not going to be taking that much damage. Here's an interesting weapon, at least. It's a legendary. Knocks target back by 3 meters. I can see doing that. And then Lord of the Seas Crown. Every time this unit kills an enemy, all enemies are intimidated for 2 rounds, increasing damage taken by 20%. See, here's something that could be worthwhile, but you have to get to the very first one. Which, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure I'm going to get to that.
I've got all the information you need about the best missions in Beleriand.
Now, the other thing I'm curious about is... I have to find it here. I have a few things here in Per Bast. So, Lahisa.
Have you heard the rumors? They say dear Hecate's daughter has been lost at sea.
This isn't what I saw, or was looking for. I just saw he had a purple border.
It's only been a few days, so you never know. But just think of the ransom you'd get if you managed to find her.
Oh, and he's what gives me a ballista, so that would upgrade the ship itself, so I can fire at people before, like, boarding or something.
You're true pirates at heart, mercenaries. I've got a few leads to help you find the prodigal daughter, starting with the guard she's a member of. Some of these captains must know where the ship disappeared, so just tell them the deer sent you, and see what you can find out. I'll mark their locations on your map.
But none of... I have a thing to deliver, like, pottery or something here, and then I have another thing.
The church, the temple, is closed. Come back later.
Uh-oh.
Wait! You're mercenaries, right? We need help. There's a plagued rat hiding in the nave. I'll pay you to catch it.
Oh, that one. The rat ran away.
We've got to catch that vermin, or it'll infect the whole island.
Well, it's a thing that I might come back to. So I checked there.
important that the people feel safe. Our presence alone is enough to discourage pirates from raiding Per Bast.
Okay, so she's the one who needs the
I don't
poem.
quite understand what you're trying to tell me. You found a poem addressed to me in a shipwreck, and then you may be cursed. If it's from who I think it is, I hope those weren't his last words.
Oh, that was from a poem that I had. And then I only have to sell the pottery, so hopefully
Nothing like a bit of grilled fish to chase the seasickness away.
this actually works. Because otherwise, this is screwed already. Well, it looks like it did it. Do I have to go all the way back up here to do it? Is there no board to turn in quests here, by the way?
Well, mercenaries, has increasing your reputation turned out to be...
That's gonna be another thing, is just the money, I suppose.
Adventure calls.
I suspect that at least a few of my customers are pirates.
Okay, so I finally have a recipe for olives, lemons, and tomatoes. that is the one bonus I'll say about coming here. But I can't even turn in the quest that had me coming down here, which feels very awkward. Very, very awkward. Like, I'm seriously not sure how I feel about that. So it kind of feels like if I stay here, all the gold for paying my mercenaries is going to have to be gotten by selling stuff I get from fights. Which I'm fine with. But then I have to be super careful. Because every 3 days I have to pay them. I have roughly 4 wages right now, so I can go for like 12 days. And then anything forward from that is just a... You get what you get, and I might be able to go forward from there. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a college try, but oof, this feels kinda weird. But let's get this rat, and we'll go forward from here. Why is there a second person in the forge?
I wanted to be a blacksmith, not a goldsmith. Master Nature assigned me to handle the patterns on 4 vases. Have you any idea how long it takes to set Arcadian steel in rhyme steel?
Well, she's teaching you.
When I'm not doing repairs, I teach our techniques to the younger generations. It would be a real shame to lose our ancestors' knowledge.
I'm not sure what either of these are, but recipes are recipes. Metal, plate, and a hoist. I'm assuming I need these for the ship. So we'll make these, for sure. For anything larger than a rowboat, you'll need hoists to upgrade your ship. Okay. So yeah, they are 100% for the ship. So we need a blacksmith to even upgrade the ship. Kind of could have guessed that one, but... At the apothecary...
I was trained by one of Arkhead's greatest apothecaries. You can trust me.
Waterproof sealant, initiative oil, propulsion oil. Whenever this unit knocks an enemy back, they have a 50% chance of destabilization. Every time this unit is attacked, they have a 25% chance to get a valor point. Then waterproof sealant and a remedy. Okay. Once again, not stuff I'm sure I'm gonna need, but we'll still use it nonetheless. I don't see that rat anywhere, sir. I really don't see that rat. That got out.
We managed to save a lot of seeds from Mir's curse. Enjoy the rich flavors of Ira.
Okay. Well. we are going to pick up from here next time. I'm not sure what is the deal with Per Bast Island here, but it seems like I'm going to have to go off the island to get these interrogate the guard ship things, and we'll see what else I can do off island. I'm going to give this a college try, but like I said, it seems kind of wonky, but with this being like the largest DLC, I really want to give it a try before just going off to Ore Mason, writing this off. So we'll give it one more episode, go from there, see what we can do. If I decide it's not for me, I've at least given it a college try, showing it to you, and you can make your decisions from there. And then after Skelemar Invasion, which is supposed to be pretty hard, might be fun, we'll go to the Beast Hunt. If I can figure out anything about like extra missions or anything to supplement gold for paying people for anything, I'll be sure to update that in the next video, but as I can tell now, this didn't even update. I did sell the 4 pottery in Per Bast, so I'm not sure what's up with that. We'll go from there, so that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please, have a good one.